On the road, the Soviet MSE and German VK-31 meet but don't engage. The MSE leaves as the Carl cannon fires, waking a sleeping E-100. The MSE asks for supplies, but the E-100 refuses. His turret is hit. The Soviet KV-2 arrives, firing at the E-100's turret. The E-100 retaliates, destroying the KV-2's turret, and laughs, while the MSE hides. The E-100 refused the MSE's request for supplies. Angered, the MSE planned revenge. The MSE was angry and planned. E-100 laughed at his intent for supplies. His turret was hit, a piece blown off. KV-2 fired, damaging E-100. E-100 destroyed KV-2 turret. MSE hid. MSE approached supplies. He saw Carl cannon with paint cans. MSE smashed paint on E-100. He fired at Carl, waking it. Carl saw MSE with supplies and green tank. E-100 claimed allegiance. Carl mistook him. Carl destroyed. The MSE approached the German top-secret supply boxes. He saw the Carl old cannon asleep, with some green paint cans. The MSE picked up a can of paint, and smashed it at the E-100. Then he turned his turret and fired at the Carl old cannon, waking it. The shocked Carl saw the Soviet MSE stealing the top-secret supplies, and next to him was a large green tank. The E-100, terrified, said he was one of their own, but the Carl still mistook him for a Soviet tank. He fired at the E-100, piercing its turret and destroying it. Carl old cannon moved to chase after the thief, MSE, who stole top-secret supplies. MSE returned to the Soviet position, where the 705 engineering tank opened the box of chocolate. Suddenly the supplies were hit by the German Carl old cannon. The 705 engineering tank fired back at the Carl old cannon. The Carl destroyed the MSE's turret. The MSE harassed the Carl was hit, and the KV6 fired 2 shots, before the main gun fired again, blowing off the Carl's turret. A shell from the German giant RatTank destroyed the KV6's turret, shocking the MSE. The KV6 fired back, grazing the giant RatTank. The giant RatTank destroyed another KV6 gun. The MSE shot into the giant RatTank's open mouth. The giant RatTank coughed violently, suffocating. The KV6 fired back, grazing the armor of the giant RatTank. The giant RatTank fired again, destroying another secondary gun of the KV6. The MSE's eyes lit up with an idea, as the giant RatTank opened its mouth to fire. The MSE took the chance to shoot, and the shell flew right into its mouth. The giant RatTank started coughing, struggling to breathe, and gradually, its turret turned purple. He suffocated.